You open yours? Oh, cool. All right, Bob.
So that stuff you can take with you.
Do we have to take this?
Sure.
Traditional. It smells nice to me.
I didn't take any video last year, you know. I didn't bother anybody last year with the video.
Good. Great. Keep that
A toothbrush you take with you?
Huh? I have two with me already.
Oh.
But I'll leave that with here.
Your spoon?
Yeah, 100.
Hopefully we can program the things
It looks
in.
a little different though. Oh, I think mine's like a little more things. It holds like...
We just wanted something for the phones, for the phone numbers.
Mine has things
You know,
where it
when they
runs
go.
across the screen, like messages.
What, the black sweat and the pants?
Yeah.
Wow. That'll keep you warm.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, I bought, believe it or not, I bought those in Penny Show.
What?
That black shirt.
Tie-dye stuff.
Yes, you are, Cheryl. You're very fussy.
hard. You're very hard, please. Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Oh, the tree looks very festive. Okay. Sure.
Of the lawn?
I'm taking you too.
Oh, no, not me.
What do you say?
I'm a sick
What?
lady.
What are you talking?
Hey, feel me. She's a sick lady. Shut the door!
Why?
Paul!
You couldn't carry that?
I offered like 3 times.
What's in that?
Goodies.
Yeah.
Where'd you find these?
Listen, they cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
It took a lot of looking to buy them.
Very good, very good. Thank you.
The last place on earth that you're going to find them.
Where?
Thruway.
Thruway Market, Malden, New York.
How
They were
about?
like having a closeout.
Oh, yeah?
That was all they was. I still got the
Good,
couple
good.
that I could find.
Yeah, good. I
Gotta clear the table.
Yeah,
This is for your room. You got to frame that.
Oh,
Be careful, be careful. Just easy.
Holy smokes. You got variety here.
It's got camp package.
That's a camp bag now. This is variety for,
Very good, very
look
good.
at that.
I like that.
Oh,
Very
you like-
good. That's me.
Wow.
What is it?
Very good.
Hold it up.
All kinds
Very good.
of eateries. Holy
Did you
smokes.
see her son? Did you see her thing for
You
the
don't mean in the
room?
morning.
Yeah, this is for her bedroom door.
Yeah. Better put that on there. Yeah.
What are you doing, Grandma?
Just getting rid of the fish.
Turn around here. Somebody wants to see you.
That's you doing dishes?
Sure.
Call me overweight? Well, we don't touch on that.
You cut that out.
Why?
Take pictures of good-looking people.
I am.
Let's go!
Okay.
Clean this up first. Drink wine? Sure. I got
Yeah, but it works.
How do you have to turn the flash on?
Just put the volume around the report. If the red light or the green light, the red light comes on, the flash.
Oh, you have to cut the bread for me, Tom.
Goes like this.
Yoo-hoo.
Where do you want me to sit?
Sit down. I guess Cheryl's...
On your hands.
Cheryl sits in the middle. I thought your girlfriend was coming and I had to... Oh, now he's gonna take movies.
This isn't movies. This is video. Oh, I gotta borrow your video, your projector, Grandpa.
You got your physical?
I never,
When I get back.
never went back.
8mm.
Yeah, I gotta get my TV.
Don't worry about it. No, well, that's good. Like, we do have friends.
Here comes the movie.
I got a flush. I got 3 card flush.
Oh, yeah, diamond.
You forgot to wrap that up. Nothing. Nothing except my queen.
Didn't you get a new one for Christmas?
No. Nobody bought me one.
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, gee,
Nothing.
that's no good.
Nothing.
No one's got anything.
It's ace, king, high. Nothing.
Oh, my
Nothing.
goodness.
Holy smokes, ace high.
Nothing.
Somebody...
Hand coming out. Pair of
Yes,
sixes.
give me a 10.
Pair of sixes, so far is the
Don't
money.
want that.
There are nines.
There are 9. Danny's ahead, but I got a pair of
Is
jacks.
that a 10?
Yep,
There are
pair of
10s.
9s.
Oh,
Nothing.
who gets it?
Yeah.
Pair of 10 so far.
No one. Cheryl.
Sure gets it.
Well,
Cheryl, you're winning money. We don't need you.
what did she have?
All contributions are accepted.
I don't like this game.
No money on Jimmy's
Now,
card?
she's the last one to play. So if we want to change the game, we change it after her.
I don't like this game.
All right, this is put and take.
I'm losing too much.
3, put 1.
I got my 1.
Look at that hair.
Now she's gonna call all my numbers.
Queen, put 2.
I got the 2.
There you go. You put it all up there.
King, put 3.
This thing's great.
Losing money, James. Hey, what?
9. Take 1.
I'm playing.
Oh, I can take 2 cents.
King, take 2.
King takes 2.
6, take 3.
6 takes
2, take 4.
She hasn't called any one of my numbers.
3. We don't need them.
9, take 5.
Oh!
You complaining?
2. I need 3 cents.
I need 10 cents.
You took my money very fast.
Yeah, you gotta pay Jim.
Cheryl the soil loser.
That's it. That's the
Go get
last
my
hand.
1.
No,
Yes,
I'm
I
just
am.
kidding with him. Busting your chops.
I'm going to get my 1. It's
No,
not
you're not.
good.
We're not playing anymore.
That
Count.
hair. Spotted.
Let's go.
Oh, you got a count?
No, we'll somehow. He's the guy that oversees everything. He's the guy that like created and oversees everything, but he's got like, so many different writers, so they'll probably just write it in his time.
And what?
No, thank you. Bad for my
He's the
teeth.
executive producer. He oversees.
Whoops.
Oh,
Thank you.
took it.
You're welcome.
You don't do it my way, we're not doing it at all. Just like the show is.
Thanks for the pen.
So you shouldn't lose them.
No, thank you. Did you actually read this still?
Oh yeah. I like
The things that you would read, he probably wouldn't read.
Mom, there's stuff in meters in there. Come on, just read it.
Is there any reason to run out of
It's all
time
science
downstairs?
Lies downstream from the fusion.
Oh, there's no room here?
It's that working understanding of something that doesn't exist.
I don't care.
Which is really hard to do. It's the working understanding of something that does not
Tomorrow we
exist
can
yet.
organize. We not tonight.
Just like what's the guy that created 20,000 Leagues?
Jules Verne.
Jules Verne?
Yep.
Guess what?
He
He
didn't
wrote
get
that way before submarines
He didn't
existed.
get so technical. No.
Yes, he did.
Sure he did.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yeah.
That's where we got thermometers from and knots and all that stuff. Everything he described, they never had submarines. And then when they developed submarines,
Who's
they used all
smoking?
his butt.
Who's smoking?
Did you get your $1,000 show?
What?
Did you ever get your $1,000 for the bet?
Yeah, right.
Put it in the box of
What
candy.
bet?
My grandma would stop smoking.
Oh, you won.
Why are you eyeing this bread and butter?
Because looks really good.
Yeah, I bet you does.
I wonder if I should go home and take my oranges out.
Go
Are
ahead.
we gonna play Uno?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is our intermission.
9:30, all right.
Smart.
Hey,
The men will win.
what is tonight?
It's still early.
Christmas Day Eve,
Christmas Day Eve.
1991.
Ah.
I thought you were gonna be a year behind.
Almost.
Almost. What's this cookie?
Don't look at me, Jim.
I remember seeing this one last time we were here.
Yeah.
Unless you come in on the other side.
Oh, I do. Oh, we had a walk here.
Get Oliver Cromwell, honey. Talk, you gotta talk. Go ahead.
Thank you.
St. Margaret's Church, we just passed. They even have tours. Riverboats to Kew, Richmond, Newport, Port, and Tower. Greenwich and the St. Thames Barrier. Visit the town of Westminster. Or city. This is where it's all at.
Cleopatra's Needle.
What is this? What is it? What is it? What do you mean a needle? What is
Covent Garden. Sunday afternoon. Hello?
With the London transport museum, the old train.
Hi, sir. How you doing?
have to go to
Right,
Coxsburg.
Coxsburg, it's someplace when Trafalgar Square. She said off to
You just got to go back up to Trafalgar Square.
Changing of the guard is at 11:30.
No.
Winter alternate day. We're trying to get there
We
early.
don't know what day. Stages. Well, Margaret was a woman. This time I
Margaret,
Margaret Thatcher was the last one,
and a
right?
staunch conservative, too.
God.
A good lady.
I want you guys to stand by that.
Stop. Here, boxes. Bot mats.
Come around, they're going into the slots.
See good stuff there?
Coming around, the gates are closed. And there comes the other two.
Ah, quindi i rossi sono indiani. Tutto qua.
Your wife and that cigarette.
Yeah.
Gotta have the cigarette. Just got a warning too.
We are changing horses again. Coming out. the horses. The other one's going back in. Bobby, get out of my way. Bobby.
What are you doing, Albert? What are you doing, Albert?
Angel Cup. Piccadilly. Sorry. All right.
Everybody's just crossing. I even had it all figured out. The women were coming from one side, the men were coming from the other.
And where the heck is the sign direct us to? I gotta point up here.
You gotta go through that whole thing?
No, well.
There you go.
Over there with the
Yoo-hoo! You ready? Covent Gardens.
carousel is cute. Got the Ferris wheel over here.
Magari ce l'hai? Il cavallino. Cavallino magari
What are those funny yellow things?
It is with the dog with the head.
Di là forse.
Go right on that lady.
I don't need it that badly. Mostly Anthony.
You always get it free. Yeah, they are. Where to eat and drink.
Well, it's much like.
I like the comedic release though. I don't think that's in all the plays, right? I like that kind.
Go back to Grant. Like that, why not? I got good taste.
A.
Security alert at Houston. Houston station has been closed and trains are not stopping at Houston.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Watch out there, you gotta walk here.
Yep.
Let's get home. I'm going home. Get me out of play.
Gotta finish going down here first.
No, I'm gonna go real home and do like fun here.
Well, anybody find it? Oh, yeah. What's it say?
Way up the top.
It's up there.
Yeah. What's it say?
Well, you still gotta go into Earl's Court.
That's what I said, we couldn't let us go and
I agree
change.
with that. Right?
Uh-uh.
Not too much birds. Panorama.
Oh,
That's a typical decoy-looking duck.
That's an American duck.
Oh, look, he's eating
The green
something.
head. What
Lettuce
is the
or
green
something?
head?
Looks like a bag.
He's eating a pig.
Green head right there.
He's
Oh,
eating
that's
string.
mouth.
A
A
mallard.
mallard, right.
Yeah, I knew Albert. No, he knows his ducks.
It was imported from America.
You should have done that. We brought home a Canadian food. They went, oh,
St. James Park. Just follow the bubbles. Yeah.
It's like something dragging.
Hey, Pat! Sue!
That is fucking valid. There's the ladies all dressed nice and warm. Walking towards the palace.
About Chinese service. Alright, ready to move it out?
No.
That's cute. That's cute. Which one did you send Linda to?
Smugglers, this one.
Linda was right in front of you. That's a big
One in the building.
We're on Store Street.
How many pictures I got on this? I'm up to 26.
Susan Maria! Golden pole. From Canada.
Bible. Look at the beautiful work on that. Lock of Mozart's hair.
Where?
Right there. Right there.
That's Mozart's hair.
Relics of this kind are notoriously difficult to authenticate, but the provenance of this particular example is entirely plausible. Formerly belonged to the singer Pauline Verdat, who at one time owned the autograph of Don Giovanni. His own
Mozart's
diarying
diary?
of some of his musical scores. I guess that's Mozart there, right?
To William Shakespeare.
This is all this from manuscripts.
Huh?
Mozart's all manuscripts, all musical scores. $13.55.
No.
This is from Tsar Ivan Alexander of Bulgaria, most celebrated surviving example of Bulgarian medieval art.
What?
In 1985, the original engravings for Alice in Wonderland was found in a vault.
When
The
was it
London
written?
Bank. It's in the original. You and the girls.
Well, come, you come in here with us.
Come on, go over there.
Let them know
Yes.
you're here with
Come
us.
on, Barry's getting nervous.
Come on.
Go ahead.
His dad's gonna yell at him.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
Let me go put my face on
Mine,
it.
just want to be seen. Like yesterday. when-
Smile.
That way.
Ah!
That way. Where you
No, I was looking for an ashtray.
Oh, ashtrays might be a problem.
There you are, I've got one.
We've got to take you back, Patricia,
I know.
and get you to quit.
Look at the little sheep.
Oh, look at Al.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, he wants attention. He's beautiful, isn't he? And this guy's jealous.
Is he?
Yeah. He wants the same attention.
He got the hair all over me. That's what I was trying to avoid. Here's the other dog.
Yep.
You saw that last night coming in. It's laying over.
See all the hay there?
Look at this.
Mm.
Hey, but you're getting hair.
Say something to America, huh?
Good morning, America.
She's so
You
friendly.
didn't get that.
Hey, that's a good picture.
Of the posterior.
Just lovely ground.
Isn't this beautiful?
Dan's taking the whole house.
She said, I couldn't believe that they didn't have sausage rolls in America.
Sausage rolls, right.
Because she said they kept saying the little puppy thing. She was
Yes.
so amused by
Yes,
that. She thought
yeah.
that was great.
Wow, we don't have. Well, I mean, puff pastry. I don't know
Puff,
what else we
yeah.
call it.
Up pastry, that's what you came up with?
Well, that's what we said. I said, what are these? And she said they were
It's
sausage
just puff
rolls
pastry with
with a little
sausage
bit of
meat.
sausage
Except
meat.
it's hardly any sausage in it.
Yeah, very.
What them little pickles they had there. Boy, they pucker you up good. Oh, boy.
Dan's face was the best. You were worth 1,000 words, your face.
What did they have in it? Or what did they distill
very
with?
sour.
Very vinegar?
Very,
a lot of
very
What,
vinegar.
the gherkin? Not the gherkin.
Gherkin.
A little
Gherkins,
pickles.
yeah.
The
We have
green
those-
things.
yeah.
Gherkins,
gherkins.
yeah.
We have the sweet gherkins.
Right.
You see the
Yeah,
small
they're
ones?
really
Sweet.
sweet.
You get sweet one here as well.
You can?
I've never seen them with
A sour gherkin.
Sour gherkin, yeah.
Well, the sour gherkins you normally get here, we call them wallies. They're about this
Big,
size.
big ones. We
Yeah,
call
we-
them dill.
Which you have, yeah,
Dill.
Dill pickles.
which you got with, which you get with salt beef.
Oh.
Hello, Ducky.
Beautiful day.
And that's Dan's license plate. It stands for LDR, Lucky Dan Riley.
C-H-I-L-H-A-N, chilling. I don't know where to begin.
There's a little gift shop over there as well.
We're in a town called Chillum.
But as you can see,
Kind of the area. Wooden brick. A local. There's a calf under.
Oh. Chillum Church. Hi, Al.
Yeah. We're coming into Canterbury. Street. Patton's in front of us. There's all the...
That's where the deans and the people were.
Okay. 820 AD. Canterbury Cathedral.
into the camera. According to a monk chronicle, in the last quarter of the 12th century, under the direction of the master mason known as William Englishman, the screen would have run right around the choir and been demolished more than a century later.
In the basement, Canterbury Cathedral.
This is called the Jesus Chapel.
Jesus Chapel?
The chapter house, you know, the round part where the monks used to meet and discuss the order of the day. Look on the vaulting.
Chapter singular. HMS Canterbury Bell. Chapel dedicated to East Kent Regiment, last colonel. This is King Henry IV and his wife. Of St. Edward the Confessor. Thomas of Canterbury. Right there. Back of St. Thomas of Canterbury. Charge your 10 pence to get in. There's the 3 tons.
I was thinking, Dan, if I wanted to get another thing for either one, I'd like to get the cathedral.
The Canterbury Tale.
We have the building like
We
that.
have 3
In
tons
porcelain.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yes.
No, where are they?
Waiting for them. No, not yet.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, my gracious.
good.
Balula, I'd like to welcome everyone aboard the boat this afternoon. Must first of all point out the emergency regulations on board the boat. It is fully fitted with life rafts and life buoys. Life rafts are situated on the roof and each life raft will support 20 passengers. Life buoys are situated around the side of the vessel. Feeders and the evacuation would normally be made at one of the many landing piers along the banks of the river. Also throughout the whole of our journey we're in total communications at all times with the Port of London Authority Thames Navigation Service. Now that way down to the Tower of London, I would like to make your trip a little more enjoyable by pointing out some of the most historic places of interest along the banks of the River Thames. Now first of all, if you look down or over to the right-hand bank, the building there with the glass front, very famous concert hall here in London, the Royal Festival Hall. It is the last remaining part of the Festival of Britain, which took place over to the right-hand side in 1951. The concrete building next to the Royal Festival Hall is the Queen Elizabeth Concert Hall and Purcell Rooms. She sold her name many years ago to Cunard for the much larger vessel. This one was a ferry in Scotland up until recently. It's been moved down to London, permanently moored with 5, built of reinforced concrete, faced with a very expensive. This is Somerset House, once the homes for the Duke. Gothic-style building to the left-hand side, Zion College, a college for the clergy. Also houses one of the most famous libraries anywhere in the world, and have been educated inside the building, including Winston Churchill, before he went to Harrow. And the large semicircular building, Unilever House, headquarters of Unilever, the soap and detergent manufacturers. Ahead of us, a complex of 3 bridges. The first is the Blackfriars Road Bridge. If you look at each buttress of the bridge, you will notice they're designed in the shape of a church pulpit. Designed by the request of Queen Victoria in honour of the Blackfriars Monastery, which once stood to the left-hand side. The second bridge was the old St Paul's Railway Bridge, designed by Isabel Kingdom Brunel and built by the London Chatham Dover Railway Company. Carried the very first steam train over the Thames. You will notice the bridge has been taken down, but the columns still stand. The old St Paul's Railway Bridge. And the last bridge here now, the Alexandria Railway Bridge, which services Blackfriars Station, again to the left-hand bank. Once we get through the bridges, if you look to the left once again, a small brick building there with a red poster, the Mermaid Theatre, opened and sponsored some 27 years ago by the very famous actor Lord Bernard Miles, who recently died. That was the first theatre to be built in the City of London for over 300 years, the Mermaid Theatre. Also coming up on the left, you can see the dome of St Paul's Cathedral, designed by Sir Christopher Wren. It took him 35 years to build that cathedral, and the total cost after 35 years came to a bill of £76,000. It stands 365 feet high, 1 foot for every day of the year, as the world's second largest unsupported dome, the first being in Rome, on top of St Peter's. There are tombs to many famous men inside the building, including Lord Nelson, the Duke of Wellington, more recently Sir Alexander Fleming, and also its creator, Sir Christopher Wren. And the new red brick building to the left, the new home, the old City of London. 35 years it took him to build St Paul's Cathedral. The area to the right-hand side, this is Bankside, coming into Southwark. During the Elizabethan days, that was the red light district of London, very similar to parts of the West End as we know it today. Also many famous theatres once stood to the right-hand shore. Before we go over the Southwark Bridge ahead of us, look carefully to the right-hand corner of the bridge. You will see some stone stairs. The Queen's Stairs, where during the reign of Elizabeth I, the Queen quite often used to come from Greenwich by royal barge, go ashore there to visit many of the famous theatres in that part of London at that time. Them stairs are under royal charter and can never legally be removed. There's Queen's Stairs to the right-hand corner of Southwark Bridge. Also to the right, once we pass under the bridge, the new headquarters of the Financial Times, one of our national newspapers. It was on that site stood the most famous of all theatres, the Globe Theatre, often used by Shakespeare. The Globe stood there to the right for 19 years before it was eventually destroyed by fire. A small pub to the right, the Anchor Bank site, has been an anchor there for over 500 years. The original one was used by Shakespeare and his company of actors whilst performing in the Globe Theatre. William Shakespeare actually had dressing rooms in the original attic of the original pub. And the next bridge, the Cannon Street Railway Bridge, Cannon Street Station to the left-hand bank. Now before the Second World War, Cannon Street Station had a very large glass plate roof. Because of the enormous threat of bombing during the war, they decided to take all the glass down very carefully and put it into safe storage. But ironically enough, throughout the whole of the war years, not one bomb ever did fall on the station, but the warehouse where they stored the glass had a direct hit and completely demolished the roof. You can still see, if you look back to the left, the old two large supporting walls which once supported the glass dome. And to the right, very shortly, Southwark Cathedral, one of the oldest cathedrals anywhere in southern England. Parts of the cathedral date back to the year 1215. In the grounds of the cathedral is buried Edmund Shakespeare, the brother of William Shakespeare. Also in the cathedral many years ago, the son of a local meat trader was baptised. His name was John Harvard. John Harvard eventually went to America and founded the Harvard University. There is a small chapel in the cathedral in memory of John Harvard, the Harvard Chapel.
That's the church. Oh, yeah.
And the bridge we're approaching now, this is the new London Bridge. This one was built here in 1973. The last London Bridge to stand here was even down stone by stone, shipped out to America, where it was re-erected at Lake Havasu in Arizona. The very first London Bridge was built on this site by the Romans over 2,000 years ago, and for a span of 500 years or more, this was the only place on the river to have a bridge spanning the river. And the new London Bridge we have now passed under.
HMS Belfast.
Now all the buildings to the right of us now, just a few years ago, were very busy warehouses taking cargoes from ships all over the world, but the ships go further downriver now, and all the warehouses to the right of us have gone vast redevelopment, turned into a new complex, the new London Bridge City complex of offices, shops, wine bars, restaurants, boutiques, even its own hospital. All the buildings to the right belong to the Kuwaiti royal family. To the left-hand side, the yellow brick building with the black roof, the old Billingsgate Fish Market. Been a fish market there for over 900 years. Again, this one is closed down now, moved further downriver. And the white building to the left, Watergate House, headquarters of the Customs and Excise here in the Port of London. To the right of us, that famous light cruiser, the HMS Belfast, the largest light cruiser ever built for the Royal Navy. Built in Belfast in Ireland in 1938, she saw service during the Second World War, also in Korea. The main armaments are 12 6-inch guns. She has a range of fire of 14 land miles. She's permanently moored here, open to the public 7 days a week as a museum for the Royal Navy. The light cruiser Belfast. Anyone wishing to visit the Belfast may do so from the right by road and from the left by small ferry boat from Town Pier. Building with the 4 smaller towers, that's the oldest part, built by the Norman King, William the Conqueror in 1078, making the central part over 900 years old. The rest of the buildings were added to in later years by various reigning monarchs. Now there is one thing you can see from the river which cannot be seen from inside the Tower of London. If you look along the river wall, you can see the bricked up entrance to the Traitors' Gate, where many centuries ago, traitors, after their trials at the Palace of Westminster, if they was found guilty, they were rowed downriver, taken through that gateway into the tower, where they would eventually suffer execution. They would normally be beheaded on Tower Green. If they were very important people, such as Sir Thomas More, their heads were displayed on spikes over the old London Bridge. There's Traitors' Gate to the left-hand side, said to be the first Tower Bridge. Not quite as old as it may appear. It was actually built here in Gothic style to blend in with its surrounding buildings, the Tower of London. The two centre spans of the bridge weigh around 1,100 tons, and they are raised hydraulically to admit ships into and out of the upper port of London. Now, the only time Tower Bridge did in fact fail to open was in fact on its opening ceremony in 1894, designed by Sir John Wolfe Barry. It doesn't open very often nowadays, on average 5 to 6 times a week, so the bridge is now open to the public with a museum inside the bridge.
Well, does it look good?
No.
They don't have any salty dogs there?
She wouldn't mind. I can tell you.
Right, okay. This is oh, yeah. What's this river? Did you find that one? Did you get I guess that was a bar with a lot of things on it. Cheese and meat.
Hi, Al. Say hello to Albert. Say hello to Albert.
Hello, Albert. Oh, you're from America.
New York.
We're from New York. Oh, that's cute. She went through the hoop.
Yes, up here.
Yeah, the highway.
Genius.
We've fished salmon in it recently, and salmon's a fastidious fish, of course, and you could perhaps just see it moving away from us now as you look left. In London, you know, it feels the effects of the tides of, you know, 20-foot fluctuation, and you can gaily sort of be driving over Lambeth Bridge or Westminster Bridge and saying the river's flowing from left to right, and it's very obviously a chap, but I have a very big umbrella, and I want you to follow that umbrella wherever it goes, okay? And up to the castle, telling you little bits and pieces and showing you and getting tickets and things.
It's a matter. Okay, folks, just to remind you, here's the statue of Queen Victoria. So you find her, and you're almost back to base. The entrance to the castle, the exit from the castle is just up here on the left. So if you come out of the castle and turn right, here you are with Queen Victoria, diagonally across to the right, past the drink store, into the station, follow the line along. And there's an orientation table here, which is quite interesting. Also, it's been friendly and keep warm on this. It's a raw day. Now look, we had a civil war over here, fought between those people who supported King Charles I, who reigned from 1625 to 1649, and those who supported the Parliament that had become down is Cromwell, Oliver Cromwell. And you know, King Charles was executed in 1649, and between 1649 and 1660, we didn't have a king here. We had an interregnum. And until 1658, anyway, Oliver Cromwell ruled this country with a rod of iron. He was a Puritan. He styled himself the Lord Protector of England, and he closed cinemas, and he closed pubs, and he forbade
And of course, King Henry VIII gate we just came through.
The Grenadier Guard in order of seniority, the Grenadier Guards, the Coldstream Guards, the Scots Guards, the Irish Guards, and the Welsh Guards. You can see them every other day in winter at Buckingham Palace, and every day in summer at Buckingham Palace. And then there are 2 regiments of Foot Guards that you can see every day changing at Whitehall. Also, I mentioned on the coach. And here we have the guardhouse and St. George's Chapel. Now, it's in St. George's Chapel that we've buried our kings and queens since 1760. Prior to that, most of them buried in Westminster Abbey, 1 or 2 exceptions. But kings and queens of England were buried in St. George's Chapel. The castle dates back to the 11th century, but the oldest bit still standing is this, which is from the early 14th century. Early 15th century, I beg your pardon. And it's called the Horseshoe Cloister. It's very pretty. And it was built originally to provide residences for the Knights of the Garter. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with our rather strange system of recognising sterling service to the country or the community. People can be knighted, which lifts them above the common hall. They can be a rise to God, or a rise to God, and united into an order. Knights, well, you need to know.
It's on charge, something called Knights in Charge today.
From here you can see very clearly why they chose the site, dominating the river. Across the way to the left, we just see the the range of hills which separates the Thames here from the upper valley of the Thames in Oxford. And it's through those hills that the Thames passes on its way down here, and you can see it in front of you flowing away right up to London. And diagonally across to the right there you can see a magnificent building, which is the chapel of Eton College. Now, Eton College is one of these prestigious boys' schools. In America you'd call it a prep school.
Now there's Eton. That one is where Eton.
There's Eton. Look at that.
Eton College and across the green that we have 2 wings which house the private apartments of the royal family. So when the royal family is here, this is where they live. It's said that this is the Queen's favourite weekend residence. She spends a lot of weekends here for sure. Her working week is spent in Buckingham Palace in London, and you know, at Christmas she's here, at New Year she's in Sandringham, in the property that they have in the east of the country, and then in the summer, of course, there's always a period they spend in their property in the Highlands, in Balmoral. Okay. We can never get in the private apartments. That's her home. That's fair enough, isn't it? But where we can get into the state apartments, which are reserved, which are very grand indeed, and which are reserved for major state visitors. And they're sort of showpiece of Windsor Castle, which you'll see in a moment. The gateway there is the way that the royals come if they come by car, and you'll see the other side of that gateway when we leave. I promised you that lovely photograph up to the castle, up the avenue of trees, up the long walk. You'll see the other side of that gateway from a distance, of course. And well, the only other thing, really, the man on the horse is that naughty king that we mentioned before, Charles II, who did a lot of refurbishment here. Well, I don't know why, but he's there as a...
Sue.
Show her my camera, Dan.
It's in my pocket, Sue.
Congestion and anger, and but if you could look left up the long walk. And there you'll have the best view of the castle. And you're looking up at the main entrance, the inside of which you saw as you looked across the green. Remember when you were up there? There it is, super view. Spoiled a little bit by the crane, but there we are. Nice view with the sun on it, yeah. Sorry. It's not the end of the world, but we step down here at this bus stop. Oh wow, yes, it's quite impressive, isn't it? Tudor brickwork. As rich as a fruitcake, and chimneys like barley sugar.
Facade, of course. This dates from the early 16th century. When he was building this, he didn't really know how to build a palace. He didn't mean this for military purposes at all, but you can see the crenellations on the top, which look for all the world like a castle. I mean, those little pieces that look like missing teeth on the top, a throwback to castle construction, where the archers would step out into the gap, fire their arrow, and then duck back behind the piece of wall to follow. The other thing is that Wolsey had come up through the church in at Oxford, and there's a throwback here, although we can't see it too well, to the cloister. Monks and churchmen lived around cloisters. A lot of the Oxford and Cambridge colleges, like mini monasteries. So if you were to go in there, you'd walk through a series of courtyards, which look exactly like cloisters, really. So there's a throwback to the castle, and there's a throwback to church construction in this sort of prototype of palace construction. The other
Rear of Hampton Court Palace, which is now one entire museum. And according to the tour guide, you have to spend at least a whole day here just touring working at the palace. And once again, the River Thames. Largest vine in England. This is the original.
Boxwoods. You wouldn't like to want to get out there and raise one of them for yourself.
No modern.
Have you ever been to the Biltmore Mansion?
We've only had the one phone snap yet.
Yoo-hoo. You want to get a picture over here by the garden?
You want to take the great photo?
Grapevine. On the glass. Grapevine, black bird. In the reign of King George III in 1768, this is an annual crop of black-eating grapes which are sold to visitors during late summer and early autumn period. That's where the grapevine is housed. The original. courts. And that statue denotes the city of London, Westminster. Lloyd's Bank. This is all the civil courts. Yep.
We just got a lot of stuff in the
Oh, all right. I said I'd be terrible for today if I had gone out.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit under the weather as well with where you
I
are.
feel a little bit better this afternoon.
You sound a lot better.
This is very nice.
And what's the
Very nice.
We took.
You can tell we're not from here, huh?
No, from Australia.
America.
Sydney.
New York.
Sydney, New York.
There's some million cricket at the moment.
Yeah, well, the Tennessee group that was on our bus tour are all from here from a basketball tournament, right? Basketball.
Oh, really?
Well, we had all
University
the,
of Tennessee.
we had down in, we had a big American football game when we stayed in here.
Yeah, somebody give it to you. You can't buy it.
What was that you said?
I'll have to send you two kids one. I said bullshit on the earring. He won't let you in the town.
That's right.